When operations get bogged down, the default corporate reflex is to hire more people. But hiring humans to manage zombie tasks isn't scaling your business. It is a toxic growth model that will eventually destroy your margins. If you're new to this series, I'm Anthony Enoh, and I've spent the past 12 years as a technology consultant at firms like PA Consulting and Atos, where I was the transformation director leading large transformation projects for multi-billion-pound businesses. And the most common and expensive mistake I see scaling companies make is confusing headcount with productivity. When a business grows, the volume of zombie tasks grow with it. Because your systems don't talk to each other autonomously, a massive percentage of your team's week is swallowed by the manual movement of data. So what do? You feel the friction, your team complains they're burning out, and so you sign off on hiring 2 more people. You think you're buying capacity, but what you are actually doing is paying full-time salaries, pensions, and benefits for people to act as human data routers. Whether you're hiring admin staff to process supplier invoices in retail, or hiring admin staff to manage shipping exceptions in the global logistics, the trap is identical. Let's stick with our example from the last video, the construction firm. This construction firm is growing fast. They now have 200 sites across 5 different locations up and down the country. Every single Friday afternoon, their operations completely grind to a halt. Why? Timesheet collections. To manage this zombie task, the company has hired 2 full-time admin staff. Their entire job on a Friday is to chase all 200 contractors for their hours. They send them frantic WhatsApp messages, and they try to decipher handwritten notes photographed on a dashboard. They manually cross-reference those claimed hours against the site's access logs to ensure they're not being overbilled. And finally, they sit down in front of a screen for 5 hours, manually typing those reconciled numbers into a central payroll system. It is chaotic, it's prone to massive human error, and it's incredibly expensive. You're paying 2 full-time salaries just to bridge the gap between WhatsApp messages and the payroll software. You cannot scale a modern business by throwing expensive human capital at brainless administrative loops. When you hire a human to do a zombie task, you aren't solving the problem. You're creating a wider, more expensive bottleneck. You're scaling your costs at the exact rate as you're scaling your revenue, which means your margins never improve. So if buying more software doesn't fix it, and hiring more people makes your business bloated and fragile, how do you break this loop? In the final video of this series, I'm going to show you the only permanent cure to the zombie tasks, and what it looks like when you finally remove the human from the loop. I'll see you there.